Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 26. We're on day 13. It's funny because I'm just getting used to saying that, and then tomorrow we're going to have to say 14 anyway. But we are currently on match number 3 of 5 in the A block matches. We've got Tenzan in the ring about to take on Hirooki Goto. This match is sort of interesting in the sense that these guys have relatively similar styles. They're both very stiff shots, stiff forearms. Tenzan likes his Mongolian chops, that kind of stuff. But I'm interested to see how this match plays out. So, John, are you ready for this?
Let's do it, partner.
All right, we've got our New Japan World Player set to 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 10 seconds, and we will be hitting play on go. I got it right this time. 3, 2, 1, go. And you see Tenzan started this tournament hot, but has not been doing well since the first 2 matches.
No, certainly not. Goto bouncing back a little bit, beat Tama Tonga most recently. Going to be looking to build on that by beating Tenzan here. And 2 real innovators in their own right. I mean, Goto, that final cut over the knee, the GTR. And Tenzan, it's a question of what hasn't he innovated, but he most likely likes to rely on the Anaconda Buster.
And you can already see on Tenzan, he has scars and scabs all over his chest from Marufuji yesterday.
Marufuji opened him up something fierce.
There you see Tenzan going for a Mongolian chop. Goto reverses with a kick to the gut and then a headlock.
Yeah, really cranking on that side headlock. I'll tell you, I don't really know if anybody has a distinct power advantage in this match, though. Both these guys really can utilize power.
I do think Goto might have the power advantage because even though these guys have similar builds, Goto has more muscle.
Right. And now Tenzan kind of telling Goto, okay, you take a turn. And
but he follows through, goes for and there's the shoulder block, Tenzan.
Tenzan outsmarting Goto there, suckering him in.
Oh, man, I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to Goto Marufuji. Just seeing Tenzan's chest reminds me of Marufuji, and Goto hasn't faced him yet, and that's going to be a great match.
Hey, Marufuji's got Tanahashi. It's going to be very interesting. Marufuji has a great placement right now in his block.
Yeah.
And now, I'll tell you, Kojima, watching his tag team partner, one half of Cozy Tenzan.
And actually, now that I'm looking, Goto and Marufuji is happening on the last day of A block competition.
Ah, okay then.
That could actually determine who comes in first of the block, depending on how the rest of this tournament plays out for the A block.
Right. Now we're going to Irish whip Goto into the opposite corner. Charges. Goto, though, with the lariat.
I don't know if you've noticed, John, but Tenzan seems to be really, really stiff in this match. And I don't mean stiff like he's laying his kicks in heavy. I mean literally just like he looks like his body is just in a lot of pain. He's kind of hobbling around rather than going full force with the walking or even running. He just seems to be having a really difficult time moving around much at all today.
Well, as you've noted multiple times, partner, I mean, the G1 Climax tournament is a grueling experience. 9 matches for everybody. And this is match number 7, if I'm not mistaken.
And the other big thing is Tenzan didn't necessarily know he was going to be in G1 this year, so maybe he didn't have enough time to properly, adequately prepare for the tournament this year.
That is an excellent point, partner, and one that I think is definitely worthy of consideration. As now Goto really cranking on. I think he just went into a headlock there.
Maybe that's why he did so well early on. People weren't necessarily scouting him. They were scouting Kojima, and he took advantage of that. And maybe that's why he's fallen off so hard since then, because he just wasn't prepared.
Exactly. And now look at this head scissors here that Goto is really working, cranking on the leg pressure.
Yeah, man. Goto is a really hard-nosed fighter. He and Shibata were a tag team last year, and they did really well for themselves. They had an IWGP World Tag Title run, but their styles, this is why I'm bringing this up, their styles are relatively similar. Shibata, a little bit more smash mouth. Goto, a little bit more technical. But at the end of the day, Goto and Tenzan have very little in common as far as just technical kind of wizardry. Tenzan does a lot of chops, a lot of Mongolian chops, a lot of power moves. Goto, on the other hand, he's more forearms. He's more technical based offense, and these guys right now, and there you see, look at that Tenzan with the falling wheel kick. But Tenzan, another big thing I think Tenzan doesn't have that Goto does is conditioning. Goto
Yes.
has great conditioning. Maybe not quite on the level as Tanahashi, but definitely close.
I mean, Goto, we've seen this man put on clinics with the world champion Okada. I mean, he's a man that can certainly go to distances. Now Tenzan working in those Mongolian chops. And now has made Goto recede into the corner. There's a headbutt there. He's got him by the wrist, going to do the Irish whip here. He does, into the opposite corner, and lariat in the corner there by Tenzan. Could it be a vertical suplex here?
Yeah, I was just going to say, calling for a brainbuster maybe? Oh no, it was a suplex. You were right.
And Tenzan now in firm control. But as you said, partner, I mean, Goto, he's got excellent conditioning. He's a hell of an athlete. And we've even said, we've mutually agreed that Goto's kind of the guy that he's right there. He's right there at that level where you shatter the glass ceiling and you get in that world title picture. You're that world title contender.
It's so hard to put your finger on Goto, too, because he does have a degree of athleticism. He does have some power. He does throw really, really stiff strikes. He's got great strikes. He has the technical aspect. He just kind of does a little bit of everything, you know?
Exactly.
I think what makes him special is that he is innovative and he creates offense from where you'd least expect it.
And yet he's dealing with an innovator in his own right in Tenzan, who just scored another headbutt there.
Tenzan was innovative 2 decades ago. Goto's innovative right now.
Exactly, and that could be the difference maker, partner. Of course, Tenzan drawing upon a wealth of experience, but that really hasn't proved sufficient for him, otherwise his record would be a lot better than what it is. And now Goto, could it be the spinning heel kick? Yep, in the corner. Is it going to be... No, rolls him out. Elbow drop, maybe? Solon made an motion with his arm there.
Yeah.
Goto ascends.
He doesn't go to the top rope very often, though, and there is the elbow drop.
Now he's going to hook the leg here. 2. Tenzan kicks out.
I wonder how much Goto weighs. He's a bigger guy.
He looks... I mean, if I was to be honest, maybe he comes in at 310, maybe a bit lighter than that.
Wait, did you say 310 or 210?
310.
There's literally no way.
I mean, I would put him in the higher 200s, personally, so maybe 260,
no,
270.
There's no way. I'd say like 225, 230.
Really?
I'm going to look it up right now. I'm looking on Wikipedia, so, you know, if this is an unreliable source, somebody else can correct me, but according to Wikipedia, Goto is 6 feet tall and 227 pounds.
Oh, wow, okay. And now lateral press here. 2! And Goto kicks out.
Gotta remember, John, Michael Elgin's only 240-something.
Yeah, that's true.
Goto's not bigger than Elgin.
That is also true. And you see now Tenzan working the Anaconda Vice here. He's got Goto grounded, but the big question is if Goto is able to regain vertical, if Tenzan won't drive him back down for that Anaconda Buster.
Yeah, it looks like he's standing him up right here. Tenzan standing up with Goto in control of this Anaconda Vice. Is Goto going to be able to resist, though? I think he's actually resisting right now.
He is. Now let's see if Goto can find a unique way to fight out of it. He's got the elbows there.
Back elbow. Not super unique, but effective, and that's what matters.
Check the kick. Missed the lariat, and another headbutt there by Tenzan.
And that really rocked Goto.
Tenzan maybe calling for
That's another thing these guys do have in common. They both love to use headbutts in desperation situations.
That is true, and the Ushigoroshi.
Ushigoroshi!
By Goto. 2. And Tenzan kicks out.
Oh man, only a 2 count.
I'll tell you that.
It's the Ushigoroshi, John. How does it not get a 3 count?
I don't know, but Tenzan's quite resilient as we're here in a G1 Climax tournament bout. And I'll tell you, Goto could really use another win on the board. And Tenzan, like you said, he's been on a downward spiral. We'll see if that continues. I mean,
Definitely.
I think Tenzan used up the rope of Kojima being an inspiration out there. Now Goto going to try and pick him up. Now he's going to fall into the cover. That's interesting. 2. Another kick out there by Tenzan.
Yeah, I think he was thinking, like, okay, I can't pick this guy up, so he might actually be unconscious.
Exactly, and Kojima
turned out that he was wrong, but he thought it was possible, you know?
Exactly. Now he's got him up. Oh, this could be the GTR.
He has him set up. Oh, but look at this. Tenzan reverses. Scoop slam. Oh, almost. That was weird. That was almost like a Michinoku driver, but like down to the knees instead of sit out.
Isn't that like his Tenzan tombstone driver or whatever? I thought that's what his
Yeah,
was.
yeah, the TTR or TTD it is. TT drive to the Tenzan Tombstone driver.
And I'll tell you, Goto kicks out. Tenzan, though, making a motion. It could be maybe a splash.
I think maybe Kojima cheering him on from the sidelines sets him up there.
Slams Goto down. Tenzan
I think
calling for it.
moonsault, John, moonsault. Remember,
You're right. It's going to be a moonsault here unless Goto gets up. And moves out of the way. I think his head may have collided with Goto, but nothing else. Not really what mattered. He didn't get body on body there.
That could be the mistake that cost Tenzan this match now.
I agree, because when
Poor
you miss...
Tenzan.
Yeah.
Tenzan he's going to go 2-5 after this, isn't he?
I'm thinking he might, partner, because when you miss a move like that, it drives the air out of you. And Goto may be able...
so well. He won the first 2 matches.
Yeah.
And he hasn't won since. He's actually doing worse than Makabe, worse than Nagata. Oh, there's a shoot kick from... Oh, but look at this. Tenzan stands right up.
Tenzan saying no. There's a lariat there.
Big collision. Tenzan didn't even lift his arm up. There wasn't even a double lariat. It was just a straight-on lariat from Goto. And now Goto follows through with a... Oh, he went for a lariat, but Tenzan ducked. Tenzan off the ropes. Goto with the boot. Goto grabs him from behind into a sleeper.
It's going to take a page from Shibata's book, going to do the sleeper, and then transition to the GTR.
It looks like it, yeah. He's definitely getting him in position for the GTR.
Oh, Tenzan trying to remain conscious and drives Goto into the corner there. And Tenzan now trying to get back in this thing here.
Tenzan might not be the best of drivers, but he's not a horrible one.
Certainly not. Oh, the headbutt there. I thought Goto got the knee, but he didn't. Another headbutt there. A third headbutt.
3, 4. Tenzan really, really loves just causing and receiving concussions, apparently.
Oh, could it be the Tenzan lariat? An homage to Kojima here.
It might be.
Goto may not even know where the hell he is. 4 headbutts. No, he does, because back to the sleeper. Wow. Give credit to Goto for sucking up those headbutts.
Tenzan's using a lot of energy right now, swinging his arms around rather than doing something productive to get out of this sleeper.
Exactly. Oh, he's fading. He's done. Goto can pick him back up and go for the GTR if he wants to here. And he's going to. This is it here. Bam. He's done.
That's it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3 count.
And Tenzan drops to 2-5. Hasn't won a match since day 3. It's been 10 G1 days since the last time Tenzan won a match. And in the meantime, Goto joins Makabe and Bad Luck Fale at 4-3.
Yeah, so Goto not doing bad for himself at all. Tenzan, on the other hand, quite frustrating. You see Kojima looking on.
Tenzan now tied with Sonata at 2-5. That is not the kind of place you want to be in. And really, I mean, we've already said it about Sonata, so let's say it about Tenzan too. Mathematically eliminated from the tournament.
Yep, Tenzan's done. He can only fight for pride now.
And you know who else could potentially be mathematically eliminated from the tournament is Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I never thought he'd get to that place so soon, but the question is, can he beat Okada? And is that match next, or is that our main event tonight?
That match is up next. Okada, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, taking on his Chaos stablemate, Tomohiro Ishii. And Ishii is literally one loss away from mathematical elimination. If he can ward off Okada in this match and pick up a win, it would send Okada down to 5-2, pick Ishii up to 3-4. But even still, he would need Okada to lose the rest of his matches, and he would need to win the rest of his matches in order to actually win the block.
Exactly, and I don't see that as likely. But the bigger thing here is if Ishii can beat Okada, he'll have pocketed himself a future IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. So, still big stakes for the Stone Pitbull.
And he'll have also created a potential opportunity for Naomichi Marufuji to become the singular best record in the tournament. Or not the singular, but he would create an opportunity for Marufuji to become number one in the block.
Right.
Because if he sends Okada down to 5-2, Marufuji beats Tanahashi, goes up to 5-2. Marufuji has already defeated Okada one-on-one, so Marufuji would be number one in the block.
Right.
Those are our two remaining matches, ladies and gentlemen, but this match is over, so we're going to close things out. Stay tuned.